Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Venus and Adonis, which is a very long poem about a woman sexually harassing a man, but we're not talking about that today. So if that's a trigger for you, you might want to hang out and listen to today's stanzas. We're going to be taking a look at stanzas 45 and 48. So while this sexual harassment was going on, Adonis is finally wriggling himself free. You know, she basically has him pinned on the ground and she's like, "Why won't you love me?" And he's like, "Well, it's really hot outside, I gotta go." And he wriggles himself free and gets over to his horse, but then a mare in heat happens by, and his horse sees this mare in heat and starts, breaking at the reins to go and do his thing, because even if Venus and Adonis don't want to get together, I mean, there's a couple of horses. What do they care? So why not? And stanza 45 picks up describing Adonis's horse, this stallion, saying, "Imperiously he leaps, he neighs, he bounds, and now his woven girths he breaks asunder. The bearing earth with his hard hoof he wounds, whose hollow womb resounds like heaven's thunder. The iron bit he crusheth 'tween his teeth, controlling what he was controlled with. His ears up-pricked, his braided hanging mane upon his compassed crest now stands on end. His nostrils drink the air, and forth again, as from a furnace, vapors doth he send. His eye, which scornfully glisters like fire, shows his hot courage and his high desire. Sometime he trots, as if he told the steps with gentle majesty and modest pride. Anon he rears upright, curvets, and leaps, as who should say, 'Lo, thus my strength is tried, and this I do to captivate the eye of the fair breeder that is standing by.' What recketh he his rider's angry stir? His flattering, 'Holla!' or his 'Stand, I say!' What cares he now for curb or pricking spur, for rich caparisons or trapping gay? He sees his love, and nothing else he sees, for nothing else with his proud sight agrees." So this is all about how this stallion is of a very singular mind in this aspect. He sees the mare and he goes running for her, and his nostrils are flaring and he's breathing and he's chomping at the bit that's in his teeth. Now he's pulling Adonis along with him instead of being controlled by Adonis and the reins and all that sort of thing. And he's sort of playing with the mare and trotting, being coy, and then rearing up and saying, like, check me out, I'm ready for this. And he's not paying the slightest bit of attention to the fact that Adonis is trying to control him, to get him to stop, to go where Adonis wants to go instead of going after this mare. The stallion is pretty focused on the mare, as happens, I guess, with horses when they meet in the woods. Who knows? I haven't seen many horses meet in the woods. Anyway, we will find out more about what happens with the horses and with Venus and Adonis in tomorrow's stanzas. I'll see you then. Mwah.